After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Detroit Tigers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that #2 spot right now. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Gavin Titus will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he comes in to start carrying the career ERA, get this, of under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. So let's see if he's got his great stuff in this outing as well. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Ready now, David Romero. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, number 32.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
You finish your warm-up pitches, you want to get ahead, and boom, you give up a base hit. You look around like, what in the world's going on? First pitch, single. Relax, compose yourself, try to get it back together. This inning could unravel if he doesn't grab himself and relax.
Standing in now, Professor Smokey, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jones is after it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third, left fielder, Scott Butler.
Stepping into the box, Scott Butler. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. Too low, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in, Matt Smith. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Trout is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Thomas Good. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Batting sixth, first baseman number 23, A.J. Reed.
So striding forward now, A.J. Reed, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in, Ramon Flores. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Into the box now, Francis Coronado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder swing and miss. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
One and 2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. When you talk about him, you look at him and you say, rare talent, rare combination. Why? Speed and power. He's got both, and not many guys can say that. He's an elite, dynamic player, and he should be fun to watch in this one.
Junior Jimenez is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he throws the basic fastball, curveball, changeup. And I've always felt like the fastball, curveball, changeup was the most difficult because it gives you a different angle to look at the ball coming, a different plane on all 3 of the pitches. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
At the plate, Andrew, the man. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Andrew, the man.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, left fielder, Mike Trout.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Now at the plate, Kelly Jones. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dalton Pompey. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Dalton Pompey.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at bat, David Romero. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Professor Smokey. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Kelton waits on it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0. At the plate, Mac Daddy will start us out here in the home half of the second.
Baseman, Mac Daddy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, third baseman,
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
At the plate, Dan Vogelbach. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Digging in to try it again. Scott Butler. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Matt Smith, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2-0. Here it is. Too high. And it's 3-0. Count. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Daddy comes up with it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Thomas. Good.
Striding in once again, Thomas. Good. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. A man at third with 1 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
A.J. Reed.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run score.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Boy, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays lead it 4-0. Striding in, Austin Kelton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. A quick out, number 1.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Will Myers.
Now batting, Will Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One and two. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle to his left. Romero on to first, and there were two down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Justin Upton now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
And he lays off for ball 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ramon Flores. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Push softly over toward the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Francis Coronado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francis Coronado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Trout is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Ready for another chance? Dalton Pompey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way is pitch number 75. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 4-0. Into the box now, Andrew the man back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In now, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Now at the plate, Kelly Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A high fastball is in there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, David Romero. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Smokey.
Now the Tigers skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Terrell Cotton is going to take over
now
here in inning number
Tigers,
5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Terrell Cotton.
Standing in now, Professor Smokey, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Now another 0-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
And he'll get back in standing. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The left fielder, number 1.
Digging in once again, Scott Butler. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been first and third with 1 away, which is a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Into the box now, Matt Smith. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here comes the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogelbach has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading up for the Tigers, second baseman, Mac Daddy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Butler ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. In now, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get some.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail here 4-0. Striding in once again, Thomas Good. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Thomas Good.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, first baseman, A.J. Reed.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Three and 1. One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Flores.
Ready for another chance. Ramon Flores. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Francis Coronado would be next. Three and 1. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Kelton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kelton.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Pompey has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
Hey, when the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Here's Justin Upton now. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again. Andrew, the man, he comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pompey has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Francis Coronado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. The man is there. One down.
Now batting, center fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Ready once again, Dalton Pompey. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, David Romero, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Into the box now, Mike Trout, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And there's ball 2 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit to first. Reed scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kelly Jones.
Digging in once again, Kelly Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now to the plate, Mac Daddy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Stepping into the box, Joey Gallo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
The 2-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Another 2-2 offering. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hit hard, but foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Smith sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 4-0. So digging in now, Professor Smokey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Scott Butler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A runner at second, nobody out. This is in the air out to right. The man has a play. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there. So with one gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. Digging in, Matt Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
1 out and a runner on third. Scorched to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, they elected to play the infield back right there, and there's a lot of ways to get that runner home. Just put the ball in play. He was fortunate he found a hole, but he would have picked up that RBI even if they were able to catch that grounder.
In now, Thomas Good, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Gallo is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
First baseman number 23, A.J. Reed.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Toronto leads this one 5-0. Digging in, Dan Vogelbach. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. At the plate, Austin Kelton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Here's Will Myers. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
High in the air out to center field. Pompey has a read on it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show.
Please.
Shane Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Ramon Flores. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Upton has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Into the box now, Francis Coronado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here's the 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dalton Pompey. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Daddy fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Heath Hembry, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Heath Hembry.
Now batting, Justin Upton. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Lifted in the air to center field. Pompey on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew the Man.
Now in the box, Andrew the Man. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Nope. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt.
Striding into the box, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 2-1. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. And he pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Stepping in, Kelly Jones. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops. First and second now, one man out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Matt, don't look now, but they got the big boy on deck, the big slugger on the on deck. So the boy, he loved to hit with the bases loaded right here. This guy can happily get on.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tapper right back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter,
Will
number 8,
Smith will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 13, Will Smith.
Mac Daddy will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Gavin Titus was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.